Well, welcome back to Rattlesnake Ledge. I say welcome back because this is actually my anniversary. 2 years ago, so February of 2018, I did my first kind of photography YouTube video from right here. And I actually watched it last night, and it was pretty bad. But I like to think I've come a little bit and progressed a little bit in my 2 years. It wasn't actually my first YouTube video. My first YouTube video was a documentary or mini documentary that I did of my trip around the Wonderland Trail, which is a 93-mile circuit of Mount Rainier. That was my first foray into vlogging or video documentaries. I wanted to do this circuit for a long time, and so I carried a GoPro with me. I rendered it as an AVI. It came out 720p. The audio was terrible, so it was quite an adventure. But my first actual photography YouTube video was from right here, February of 2018. So here I am back, and the conditions this morning, I was hoping for some fog in the valley, but there's a tiny bit, but not much in my composition. A little bit further up in the I-90 corridor, but nothing in the mid-ground or the foreground. So looking at a few different options here and see what I come up with. I have the 70-200 on right now, and I'm about 140 millimeters looking straight up the valley. When I was here 2 years ago, I used this kind of bush that's right behind me as some foreground interest, and I looked at that again because I thought about maybe recreating that scene 2 years later, but it was just horrible. So I decided not to do that. I did take a more of a wide angle shot with the 16-35, but and I'll show you that actually right now. But the difficulty in using a wide angle here is that my thought was good, and that was to create some foreground interest using the rock. But the problem is that the interest is really the sky and the valley and the snow and the peaks up the Snoqualmie Valley, and it minimizes the subject of the composition too much. And you can probably see right now that the light is changing rapidly. The sun is just now cresting over the hill, and so it's flooding the scene with a lot more light. So it's going to get harsh really quick. But with the 70-200, I'm able to get a much more intimate composition up the valley, and use the layering of the valley to, I think, make it much more interesting. So I'll show you the shot with the 70-200 right now, and let me know what you think. Well, it was getting a little crowded over there on Rattlesnake Ledge, so I retreated over here to the kind of wood line to kind of finish out this short anniversary video. So yeah, the light's getting harsh. The sun is up. I didn't get the atmosphere or the clouds that I hoped to get, but that's okay. It was kind of more of a anniversary morning hike coming back here. It's hard to believe. 2 years ago, 2 years ago that I did my first kind of photography outing here at Rattlesnake Ledge, and it wasn't all that good either. But such is the case with landscape photography. You do not hit a home run every time that you step up to the plate, and I think that the patience required and the perseverance is really what attracts me. I like to think that I've developed over the last couple years, but I also understand that I still have a lot to learn. So yeah, this is going to be a short anniversary video, and I'd like to especially thank you for coming along. If it wasn't for the camera, then I probably wouldn't be out here this morning. So creating these videos and sharing these experiences have not only changed me, I think they've developed me and expanded my horizons, so to speak. Well, I'm back down to the road here. Parking lot's just around the corner. So coming down gave me a little bit of time to reflect on these 2 years of YouTube experience. 2 years, and if my count is right, 50 videos later, here I am. And just thinking that it's really the camera that is the reason that I'm out here, and it's all about sharing this wonderful nature with as many people as possible. So yeah, when I started the channel, it was all about the nature experience. I don't like to do a lot of reviews from my office. I don't like sitting behind a desk and talking into a microphone. It's not really my cup of tea, so to speak. So it's all about, or has been about, mostly out in the field and sharing the experience with everyone. So plan to keep that up. Have quite a few projects planned later this year, and so I'm excited to share them with everyone. But for now, I need to get back to the car, work my way back to my house, see what those pictures I took earlier look like, and get on with the rest of my day. But I would like to say a special thank you to everyone. I always enjoy the comments that you leave, and I try to respond to as many as I can. So keep it up, and I'm going to end it here. So from Rattlesnake Ledge and Rattlesnake Lake, after 50 videos in 2 years, I'll see you in the next video.